So it was scratching and thumping that you heard, Dick?
Yes. And I'm just thinking how well readied actions worked last time, so I don't know what to do.
There is no way anything on the other side of the door can visually see you. So you could potentially roll stealth checks, and that entire ridiculous conversation just took place like...
It did. It was all through message.
It was. So,
all right.
So you still have the element of surprise if that's what you want.
I go all steal third hand signals, and I give the signs and say I'm going to count down and open the door. And I ask people through hand signals to get into position.
Hold on. I have an idea. Actually, never mind. Go ahead. Never mind. Do what you're going to do. I'll stop. It's a bad idea.
Which way does the door open? Which side is the hinges on? Is it coming
North.
towards us? Is it going in?
Good question. It looks like it's going...
I don't want to be blocked when this all happens.
Pragu, I believe with melee weapons and shields, you may be more useful closer to the door.
Oh, that's smart. You smart. I like you. And I step further up with my shield and spear or trident at the ready.
Alright, I will stealth again.
What's your modifier?
9.
By the way, before we get too far past it, like seriously, the whole dynamic that's been up to this point between Ash and Valiant, and then suddenly it's Pragu. Like, that's fucking hilarious to me.
You can just see he's subtly wishing for a milady. There.
Like, what the fuck? Fucking
Alright,
behind
sickle
me.
and short sword at the ready, and I open
Hold
the
on,
door
wait,
when
wait,
everybody is in position. When everybody is in position, I will do a countdown.
I am going to gently tip over this freaking table and get behind it.
Ooh, I would also like to get behind said table.
Okay.
And I will use a take cover action.
All right. Okay. I assume Ash is doing the same thing?
Yep.
All right. Dick, and you're getting ready to open the door? Wait, Dick, are you opening the north door or south door?
North door, which is where I heard the scratching, correct?
No.
Oh no, scratching came from south door.
Correct. It was the southern
I didn't
door
even know
is
there was a
where
door to the north.
The noise was coming from.
I didn't either.
I showed him before when he was canvassing the area.
I haven't been past the table.
Pragu's just got his shield and spear like Spartan style, just like up in his face and just ready to stab.
Just so you can have the proper mental image, the shield he's carrying is a buckler. So it's
it's like
a dinner plate.
Yeah.
Strapped to his wrist.
Yes. And he's just got it poking over.
All right. So, are you opening the door?
Yep. Do I need to perceive?
Sure.
No.
Should I as
yeah,
well?
you're doing it.
Okay. You see the bed in front of you, and over here, see where I'm pinging?
Yep.
All right. That is a very large armoire that is tipped over, and the rest of the room kind of looks like it's trashed. And it looks like it's got some scorch marks on the walls, and it looks like there was a struggle in the room.
Ah, man, guys, it looks like this whole room has been flipped. Somebody has been here. We are a bit late in our investigation, unfortunately, but... Alright, we still haven't noticed the scratching. Prego, do you hear any more scratching? Can you localize...
For the last time, Pragu's name is Pragu.
Just go
Pragu,
check
what do you
out
got?
the room, Broken Lizard.
Ash shakes their head.
Careful, rat boy. And I walk in the room in front of Dick.
Your perception modifier is 8?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you come into the room and you see that there's you see the large armoire to your west here is fallen over. You also see a small lockbox underneath the bed over here, and you see, what else do you see? Like some flowers and vases over here. And yeah, so it's a large armoire, and it looks like the doors are open, and it's on its face. So, and you hear what sounds like maybe a small sounds of movement,
Okay.
almost like mice or a rat or something like that.
Oh no.
I don't know about
Can I
rats.
come up and so I can like try to detect magic to see what's actually pinging in the room as magic?
I see a lockbox under bed.
You can, yeah,
Like
you
basically
can-
lean out and detect magic around.
Yeah, you
I wanna
can lean out and
Scooby-Doo the
detect
doorway.
magic. Whoop, 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 whoop.
There we go.
So you're finding magic pinging from under the bed over here.
Pragu, would you look underneath the bed, please?
I take out the lockbox. I drag it from underneath the bed.
Is that what's pinging?
It seems like that's what's pinging.
Do you want?
Is it locked? Or is it just closed?
I go to open it.
I step back 5
It
feet.
is very.
Not
Tis very locked. Do you want it still?
So it's an iron strong box.
I hold out my hand. I mean, is it like liftable iron? Or what like size is it?
It's like a bread box, but it's not. It's still made of iron,
Right,
so
right.
it's
All
heavy.
right. Dick,
you know?
do you think you would be able to open this?
I could barely get doors open, but we'll give it a shot.
I will move.
I have thieves' tools and all that fun
I
stuff,
place it in
so-
this square.
All right, give me thievery check.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope. Give me wait. That's really close.
Or do tools add anything, or is it straight thievery?
It's straight thievery. They don't add anything, but if
They just give
you
you
critically
the-
fail, you break of them. Give me another one.
Hey.
26. All right, you are on the right track. Give me one more. So Dick's got his thieves' tools, and he's working the lockpick, and it goes tink, 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 and it pops open. So inside, you find what seems like an assortment of family heirlooms. 110 silver pieces, a bunch of family heirlooms worth approximately 14 gold pieces, and a dancing scarf.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. It does that.
I am Googling it right now. Because I'm fairly certain that sounds like something Ash would like to wear. Depending on what it is. Yeah. Ash could wear it.
That's awesome.
Or we could sell it.
Yeah, that thing's worth it, Tom.
Yeah, I think we can sell it.
All right. All right, now the question of what's trapped under the armoire, guys.
Is that where the noise was
I
coming
have
from?
an assumption that it's more of these rat folks.
I heard scratching underneath the armoire. Sounds like
Val-
mice or rat.
Pragu, can
Yes?
you look underneath the armoire for us, please?
I try to look underneath it.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
I was doing a thing. Hold on. All right, I'm adding the mill to your guys's
Okay.
journal so you can see the treasure there. Okay, so you try to lift the armoire. Stand by, because it's real heavy.
Oh no, I said I was just trying to look underneath it.
Are you trying to look underneath it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a very heavy armoire, and it is very flat, and
It's basically
trying to look underneath it.
It's like tipped over on its
No,
doors,
it's
essentially, right, Jeremy? So it's like, yeah.
Correct. The doors are open, so it's like you can see the doors are open, but it's on its face.
Oh, this looks very heavy.
Why don't you knock and see if
Pragu
anybody's
not
in there?
that strong.
You hear something moving around inside.
Hello.
Ragu. Hello? Could you lift this armoire for me? It's very heavy and I'm very stuck inside.
Are you dangerous?
If you're not rolling them, I want to sense motive this.
I was going to.
Are you dangerous?
No, Pragu, no dangerous.
If someone asks if you're dangerous, you say yes.
Can I sense motive?
That checks out.
It is in this? I don't know.
Give me a perception check.
19.
Alright, hold on, because I wasn't even expecting that. Nice. They sound a little scared and kind of angry.
Who did this to you?
Those lousy guys. I'm gonna get them. If you would just help me get out of this. I'm very stuck, and I would like
What is your
to get out of
name?
here very soon. My name? Oh, you wouldn't understand it anyways. Please, could you just lift this off? I've tried for several hours now, and I'm very stuck in here. But I would very much like to get out.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I turn around to my friend. I turn around to my new friends. Somebody is stuck underneath. Very angry. But won't tell me name.
So they're stuck, but they don't
Also,
tell you their
armor is
name?
very heavy. Yes.
Correct.
So I don't know if I should help or not. I like helping, but I don't know if I need to help. Angry little person
I
underneath.
mean, angry little person underneath the armoire. If you would like us to help and lift this and free you, the least you could do is tell us your name.
Fine. My name is Nimbus.
Nimbus?
Nimbus.
Sounds like
yes,
cloud.
Nimbus. Oh yes, like the cloud. Yes.
Okay,
I like clouds.
Nimbus. How did you
Can this
come
cloud
to be?
please fly from this room? I would very much like.
How would they come to you?
Well, I imagine my parents did some things.
How did you come to
You
be
come to
in the
the-
armoire?
Oh. That is a very long tale, and I would very much like to be out of this armoire.
We've got time.
And I'd like to set the armoire on fire.
I would rather not be on fire. I'm under the armoire. Those lousy bastards.
Okay, so who's the
Describe said
fatherless
bastards.
people that did this?
Look, please, if you could just let me out of this armoire, I would be very grateful to you.
What's in it for us?
What is in it for you? What is it? What? Do you require payment to do good deeds?
Not necessarily payment, perhaps assurances might be more in line.
What assurance? I assure you, I will do you no harm, and I will flee as soon as
I want to sense motive that
leave this
shit.
armoire.
Yeah, but we may not want you to flee either.
I want to sense motive the where I won't
What's
harm
your perception?
Mine?
you. +8.
What's your
No.
perception? It's +8. Cool. Pragu, they are telling the truth. They have no interest in harming you and just want to get out of here.
Oh, okay. So, does anybody want to help Pragu lift very heavy armoire? Because not very strong, but
I would
and strong
prefer
enough.
if once we lift this armoire, we get some answers from Nimbus instead of them just fleeing. Nimbus?
Nimbus will answer one question upon my escape from this armoire.
Screw it, I'm setting it on
questions.
No,
questions?
You have no leverage.
If you did have leverage, you would have been able to lift this armoire by now.
I just shoot a look.
Come on, that was a great one.
Would I be able to cast guidance on 2 people at once?
Put the spell in the chat.
Well, I know it says target 1, so if I...
Is that a cantrip or a
It's a cantrip, yes.
what for lifting it? Oh, cool.
Put the spell in the chat, and I can tell you. There you go.
I know it says target 1 creature, but like if I cast it on myself and then cast it on somebody, that's going to help me lift this.
The duration is 1 round, but it's also 1 action, so you could reasonably cast it on 2 people, and then
Use your third action to lift.
But then they're also
Yeah.
immune from this same spell for the next hour. Do we need that plus
That is
1
also
that
true.
much?
Well, my strength is a +1, and what is everybody else's?
I'm 4.
Oh,
Mine is a +0.
I would
+1.
just do it to myself then.
Can we do telekinetic project? Can we lift it with telekinesis easier than we can? by
No,
physically?
no,
it's way too much.
Could it assist? No.
You could use aid another in this regard. So like the person with the best athletics check, could accept
Ooh, athletics.
from
I'm an 8.
everybody
I'm an
else.
8 for athletics.
-1 with my armor on. That I just
I'm
realized gives me
also-
-2.
A 0 in athletics. It's athletics is what you're looking at, Bradley, not strength.
No, I know. It's a -1. Even with guidance, it just brings it to a flat 0.
I'm an 8, so if somebody assists me, they get my 8 as well, correct?
No, you would get a +2.
Oh.
I'll aid.
I'll go. You want me to roll athletics?
Sure.
Ugh.
So 14 with the +2 from the aid.
Yeah.
Well, with the aid, you still have to roll a check.
Well, let's see what I roll. So this is the flat athletics check, because I cast guidance on myself. Because it's a -1, which brings it to a 0. So that's a 2.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled
to aid.
2.
That sure don't.
Yeah. So 12.
Is Rizzo gonna aid as well?
Yes, Rizzo will aid. So, is that athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, then no, Rizzo will not aid.
You can still roll it.
Okay, so if I roll this, it doesn't, hurt them?
No. All right, so you guys are pushing on this arm wire, and it kind of picks up about a ½ inch, and some sandy grit comes out, and then drops back down.
It is very heavy. I cannot lift.
I still say we set it on fire.
I'm kind of leaning towards setting it on fire.
Could I try to make hole in the back? On the,
You could.
like, can I try to stab it a lot?
I mean, we have a cold iron pick.
Yeah.
Could we do that? I mean, that's usually used for digging holes.
Yeah, go ahead. Attack away if you would like.
I start just attacking with my trident.
All right. Give me a couple attack rolls.
So it'd be like one,
like-
the first attack, and then the number 2, and then number 3, or just the number 1 only.
You could do number 1 because you can take your time.
23.
Hey.
23 again.
It looks like you're not really doing much damage. Even with that second hit, you're kind of like chipping at it.
It's
It's a very solid, well-built armoire.
This is very good craftsmanship. Pragu is impressed. I can't do much damage to very nice closet armoire.
Rizzo, you want to grab a side and we'll try to lift this thing again?
Do we have a fulcrum? Could we use a fulcrum?
Could
Or
I have a bow staff.
Could I use my engineering lure to see if there is some objects around the room, maybe something back in the mill area, chains, things like that, to assist us in lifting this? I believe I have some rope, things like that, to
Yeah,
effectively create this.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeah. So with 17 engineering, you're kind of looking around the mill, and you see there's actually like a hoist in the mill floor that they use to load grain.
All right, let's get this rigged
So
up and get
you
this
could-
thing out.
Yeah, you could reasonably rig up a hoist to lift at least one corner or an edge of that armoire.
Okay, would that be crafting? Or does that...
Give me a craft. Yeah, give me a craft check.
what would be the DC on that?
Do you have a toolkit or something similar to that?
Yes, I have tinkering fingers, so I do not take any penalty to crafting checks or repairs.
Oh. All right. Well, then we'll call it 15.
Okay, then I auto-succeed.
Okay, so Rizzo rigs up this hoist above it, like he pulls it down and rigs up into the ceiling above this armoire and hooks it up. So, all right.
Does
there
the
you are. It's
armoire
hooked up.
register as magic
bad.
at all, too?
Give me 1 second. Nope.
Okay. I'm going to ready an action, Jeremy,
Okay.
but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a spell.
We'll tell somebody else what it is, and they can verify.
As this is going on, Pragu's just standing by,
Here, I'm going to text it to Bradley.
just looking around.
So, go ahead. Do what you're doing.
What are you doing?
I rigged it all up, and I'm going back behind the table. You fools can lift it.
Yeah, Rizzo's done a really good job of hooking up the chain hoist and the rigging for it. That one person could reasonably lift it with minor effort.
All right, so what do we need to do?
So it would be 2 actions to lift the armoire, essentially, is what it would be.
I'm readying an action as well.
Well, if it only requires one person, then I'd kind of do this to Dick. Like, it's like if it only takes one person to lift it, perhaps we should have the other person looking underneath to see what we're dealing with before it's lifted all the way. You know what I mean? Like, once it gets a couple inches off, just kind of looking underneath the armoire to see what's underneath there.
If he's 2 inches away.
It might as well be in.
Oh, God.
But
Rizzo wasn't even there for
No.
that.
you know what I mean? Like, we could just, like, lift it a little bit, and somebody could be looking underneath as it's going up to see what we're dealing with.
I can do that.
I will lift.
All right, so Dick's going to be lifting the armoire. Ragu is going to be looking underneath.
Pragu.
Pragu. It's
Pragu?
Pragu.
Pragu.
That was Prego.
Ragu you can use as nickname, but full name is Pragu.
His full name is Raja Pragu.
But it's... I'm sure him and Dick will get along famously.
I imagine they would. Seems like they're not close
He seems
associates
like
at all.
nice fellow.
Definitely, they don't fall under the same umbrella copyright of any particular organization at all.
No, absolutely not. We will not be getting letters from Wayne Industries at all. No,
Cease and
absolutely
desist
not.
from Wayne Industries lawyers.
Well, if you see anything under
What
there,
is this letter?
make sure you warn a brother.
That's a hero point.
Oh my god. Okay. So, give me, Dick, give me 2 athletics checks. Okay.
Total 32.
So it's really easy to lift it at first, and then the higher it gets, the harder it gets.
Hey,
Phrasing.
Prago.
Pragu.
Pragu.
Rajagul.
Shit, man. Rajagul.
Rajagul.
This French colored race.
Nope, not that one.
It's Prajagul. That's fine.
Prajagul. Right.
There's are the golden arches.
Ours is the golden arch.
Oh, shit.
So Prago?
Goo.
It's Pragu.
Pragu?
Pragu.
It's like what you find on the floor of a hostel in Prague. Prague goo.
Oh,
gross.
gross.
So
Pause for edit.
You're right. Yeah, right. Oh, man.
this creature comes literally flying out and flies up to the ceiling and is
I was gonna
looking around terrified.
ready in action to try to restrain it.
Oh, no, your thing was to look under. It is way too late.
I obviously recognize this as one of the douchers that killed me by the river.
Give me... Nope. Give
Okay.
me
I don't
a...
obviously.
Hold on a second. What is that?
Is it possible that I don't have to roll for something today?
Give me Arcana or Nature check.
Oh, who, me?
Did I see it come out, Jeremy?
Dick. It would have... give me a Perception check.
Am I making the nature check?
Sure.
22.
Okay.
Way better than my Arcana.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, no, you saw something zip out of there, but you have no idea what it was. And it's like, I'm free. I said I'd give you 2 questions. Dick, it looks really familiar to the one that, the water methods, but there's something different about it. It has a much more, like, translucent look to it.
Can I move closer to the door to try to get a better look after it zips out?
Hold on. Let me resolve all this other stuff first. Cleric or Prago? Prago?
Pragu.
Right. Jesus. I'm gonna murder your character.
You almost did it
Unfortunately,
twice.
that means killing Valiant.
Aha!
Pragu.
Yeah,
You know
may have just saved
that-
Sorbo.
Right? Right. Pragu, you know that this is an air method. It is a... you got a 22. What the hell's the DC for that? Okay. You know that it is a small air elemental. And... You want to know offense or defense?
Offense.
It's obviously flying.
I want to know
there's that.
like what it can do to like fuck us up if it comes to that.
Okay, you know that it has a breath weapon, and when it breathes out, there is sand and grit in a 15-foot cone.
So it does a sandstorm, basically.
So when you lifted the arm, basically. So when you lifted the armoire, there was a bunch of sand and grit that fell out of there.
So he just came from the beach.
Blow it. He was like trying to.
Yeah.
He was trying to blow it off of it.
Phrasing.
In a sense.
Roll for
Sorry, I
initiative.
had to get it out. I don't want to. I don't want to roll for initiative.
Oh, we're actually rolling for initiative?
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Natural 20 for a total of 24.
Pretty good.
25.
Fuck you.
Dick, did you roll?
I did.
Oh, all right.
Fuck you, Bradley.
So it is Pragu.
Yes. I will.
It's looking very scared, and yeah, that's what you know.
Okay. Well. I will. Do we fight, or ask questions? Well, I will cast Daze at it.
I know, but it also does mental damage to it too, right?
Yes, it does. What? Yeah, equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which is
4.
well, it saved. It doesn't save. So it is. Oh wait, so what's the? Well, it failed.
Spellcasting ability modifier is going to be Wisdom.
Oh, so that is. It takes 4 non-lethal damage, is what it is.
And it is dazed for 1 round, right? Or creature is stunned.
Well, if it critically fails.
Dazed for 1 round. Yeah.
Which it didn't. So it's just dazed.
Yeah, so it's dazed. Yep.
Yeah. That's 2 actions. And then...
Not to metagame too much, Bradley, and Jeremy might berate me after the fact for this, but I believe it's 1 action to tell us what the fuck this thing is.
It is.
Oh.
It is 1 action to.
Well, then I will do
tell
that
them what it is.
afterwards. I'll do that. See that it didn't stun it like I wanted it to. It'll be like, this thing breathes sand in 15-foot cone. And that's all I can do.
And you could tell them that it's an air method.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
it's an air
part of that.
It's air method.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
it is an air method, much like water method, but this
Well,
one
that's
breathes
not right.
sand.
It's a lion.
Ash.
So I am going to step so that I can see it, I guess. Wait. Could I not see it from where I was? Alright. So Ash was going to try to step to see where the fuck this thing is, so I can see it. So I guess now I can see it, right?
It's like in the corner roof of the room, so it's up.
So I can see it from here then.
Yeah, you can see it from there.
Alright. I am going to cast a spell on it, I think. Actually, what I'm going to do is Evil Eye it. So it gets a will save.
19.
God damn it. And then, for my other action, I am going to cast Shield on myself. And then I'm done. Actually, I changed that. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm going to move to Shma instead. Over here. Back over to here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm done.
The spell you used was... What was it was days?
Days.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, it's if the target...
If the target critically fails,
mental
it is
damage
also...
Okay, so it's just the mental damage, and if it critically fails, it's stunned. Okay.
Yes.
So it's just the damage and not... Alright, that seemed like a lot. Alright. It is their Mephit's turn. It is going to move out here. Past you. It's going to move out the door past you and use its breath weapon against Dick and the cleric.
Shock.
Oh no.
So, give me a DC 17 reflex save. Fuck.
23.
Alright. 23 is for half damage. That is 2d6. 7. So Dick takes 7 points of damage, and the cleric takes 3 points of damage. That was 1. The breath weapon is 2 actions. And now it is Dick's turn.
Well, I think we've moved past the asking questions portion of this examination. So I will take 2 strikes using the Twin Feint, being as the second one will be flat-footed.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Alright.
So first one with the short sword. Ooh.
Miss.
And second one, sickle. Ivy.
Oh, shit.
So I critted,
The crit card.
and I get sneak attack.
That was a slashing weapon, right? Normal damage. The target takes the same amount of damage at the ends of its next 2 turns.
Holy shit.
Jeez. That is awesome.
Well, that just means you don't double the damage, so it's 6 points of damage now, plus the sneak attack, then another, and then that happens 3 times. It's just at the end of each one of its turns. Right, so it doesn't do double damage this time. It's just normal damage.
Yeah, it's normal damage this time.
Yeah.
Plus the
And
sneak
then-
attack.
Plus the sneak attack. Yeah, so give me your...
Which is 4.
Alright.
So that's 10.
That's cool.
Oh,
Card.
jeez.
I like that. It's like a delayed, like, It's a delayed 3 times crit, basically.
Alright, so Dick reaches out with the sickle, like, swings at it with the short sword, swings at it with the sickle, and just catches it with the sickle and cuts its head off. We are out of initiative.
All right, anybody want to ask any certain questions now?
How long does the head stay alive for?
7 minutes.
Now you wish you had a necromancer.
Oh, wait, that's a chicken.
Question number... I pick up the head.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew that he was.
Question number 1. Why did you attack us? Question number 2.
Well, we attacked it first, so I think I know the answer to that
Well, I mean, did we? It was just a spell
Yes,
to, like,
we did.
stun it.
I
No, we hit it
tried
for
to stun
damage.
it. No, it was non-lethal damage. Haha.
Damage. No.
You murdered it.
Question number 2. Do you have telepathy?
While that's going on, Pragu searches the armoire.
I search the Air Mephit's body.
Pragu finds a decent clothing in there. Nothing really, just common clothing, work clothes, things like that. I mean, and a lot of sand, and grit. Searching the Air Mephit's body, you don't really find much, just its clothes, and that's it.
Cans of air.
Didn't really have anything on it.
I give it a little kick. I'm curious whether air Mephits and water Mephits get along, or would they be working together, or are they two completely separate entities? Should we think the two are related or not? That's my curiosity here.
Give me a nature or arcana.
Can I roll a cult to see if astrologically they would get along? Air signs and water signs.
So, with the 17 nature, the 25 arcana, and the Ash is a jackass.
I got a 23.
Ash. With the occultism, you know that they would, being opposite signs, that they would have a certain amount of conflict, air and water.
By the way, it would be the exact same roll on Arcana, too. I was making a joke. It's the same modifier and everything. So, also, that would be an Arcana at 23. So,
all right. No, all of you, except for the cleric, know
playing in
that...
the sand.
Yes, it's playing in the sand. All of you know that Mephits are typically combative with their other elements. So, fire and air don't get along, water and air, water and fire. There's multiple different types of Mephits based upon the elemental planes, and they don't really get along too well.
All right. So, I don't think these two are related, so...
well, just
We
because
got one more room to clear.
just because they don't get along doesn't mean they're not related.
I don't think they're working together,
Well,
I should say. I
potentially.
apologize.
You do see scorch marks across the walls. Is one of the things that you've seen.
So,
Scorch marks,
who
you say?
harnesses fire that we've talked to?
Fire methods?
Ooh.
Jeremy? Arcana?
What?
Fire methods?
They are one of the elemental planes. Fire is an elemental plane.
We have seen water and air. Not earth yet. But fire.
Look, we're not looking for Captain Planet. We're trying to save Sorbo. Can we please move on?
Actually, I was thinking about last September. I had an experience with earth, wind, and fire previously.
Do you remember?
Woo!
When we were young, September. And another Eldritch Horror is released upon the world. Congratulations.
Yeah. Everyone check yourself for
Can I-
alien microchips.
Without expending a spell, could I try to treat my wounds without trying to use a spell?
No.
Damn.
Actually, no. It has not been an hour yet.
No, I'm saying on
He didn't use-
myself.
It has not been an hour yet. You cannot.
Yeah, it's
So it is the treat wounds only works once per hour, not once per person.
Remember how I
No.
failed twice on you?
Oh, I thought I could do it myself. Never mind, got it now.
Nope.
so.
Okay,
This is a door.
Valuable information.
It is a door.
I open the
you
door.
could- You could do it on me?
You open the
I
door.
open the door.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
And Cthulhu steps out. Well, there's a poster of Cthulhu in there, and a poster of Rovagug. It looks like a child's room, but like a teenager's room. Let me see what you find.
Is anything on the poster written in Oklo?
No, in there you see an Oklo. You see,
I mean, it's the language it would be if it was.
Right, exactly. You see posters of like unicorns and Hydra and a Manticore, Centaur, Phoenix, and definitely some like teenage girl clothing and things like that. It all looks really well made, but not super well off. You know?
Dick goes up and grabs the most sparkly outfit he can find and holds it up to Ash.
I was just wondering if anything fit me.
Give me a luck roll. Or a flat check. There is actually a fantastic blouse in there that would fit.
I'm going to take it.
And it happens to be the sparkly one.
I'm going to take it. Sparkly blouse.
Ash has got a thing with stealing people's clothes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
Are you freaks
Go well
done
with
playing
your
dress
bearskin
up?
hat.
Actually, my plan for this blouse is, since apparently these people are missing, maybe we could use these to either divinate or divine where they might have gone, or we could get a beagle and see if he could help us track them.
I toss the rest of the room very nicely.
While all of that's happening, the cleric's just been tracing in the sand and making the symbol that he follows for Gosra. Was it Gosra? How you say it?
Gozer.
Gosra. I just make that symbol in the sand in the armoire.
All right. Well, when you're done building sandcastles and you're done playing dress up, can we now go see the druids so we can save the freaking barbarian?
We have a barbarian?
Well, we technically have a statue. We need a barbarian.
Did I find anything in the room?
No, you guys have found pretty much everything that there is to find.
But no clues.
Should I take lockbox?
We were supposed to stop here, not move the frick in.
This is a very nice house.
Yeah, Dick has the lockbox, so that we can sort through the winnings later with those that are still around.
Now I have September stuck in my head. You
Hey, I didn't put Earth, Wind, and Fire in this fucking AP, so...
Oh, well, that's fair. Neither did I. Dun, 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 dun.
And water, I guess. So there's no other clues as to what kind of mill is this? Like,
It's a grain mill.
grain mill?
Yeah. So what you know about the town is that it's a farming community, so they're growing corn and wheat, and what they'll do is they'll bring their grains to the Hofton mill. Sierra Hofton and her family, they're the millers for the town, and they do pretty good because they're the only mill in the area.
Wait, are they the Hoftons or the Millers?
I was thinking the same joke.
they're the Hoftons. You son of a bitch. The millers' occupation.
You mean the Hoftons?
Are the Hoftons' name? Jack, not name, Jack job.
So what happens if he's not working that day? Is Jack off?
Oh, boots. Jack job. Jack job. Let me know. So the Miller's family, their name is Hofton, and yeah, so it's the mill in the area is the only mill.
Okay.
So we're not actually finding anything of what happened to them?
Right. I look up.
So we found out that something used fire. Something that left used fire. We did not get a chance to find out what put the air moffat underneath the armoire. But we know it probably used fire or had some ability to, and we got a pumpkin out of it. So,
And it seems that they left all their clothes.
Can, as we leave, can Pragu try to look for tracks
I'm looking out the window.
of any kind?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a survival, right?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
You find the tracks of 4 individuals walking up to the mill and then around to the pumpkin patch.
And then a scuffle.
Apparently they fought.
And some dead spiders.
They-
Wait, dead river octopi.
Dead river octopi, yes.
16.
A few broken pumpkins.
I rolled a fucking 8.
You find exactly what we were talking about.
Damn it.
It looks like they came from the orchard.
We can't tell kind of a time frame about how long they've been gone or this place has been overrun. Are we to assume it was long enough for an entire wasp nest to be created?
The wheel has been turning nonstop because of the river. Give me a knowledge engineering.
Oh, snap.
Is that a
Rizzo?
wheel in the sky that keeps on turning?
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
15.
It's kind of hard to tell. It's been a
Minute.
It could be anywhere from a month to a day. You can tell that all of the grain has kind of been ground out, and it's just kind of been going without anything in it. So it could be anywhere from a day to, always.
So are we leaving now? I don't know what we're doing. I follow you.
I don't know. What do you guys do?
I would like to invest. Is there any way to invest? Were the windows broken, or are they just open, or like closed, or what?
The windows are intact.
Okay.
The windows are intact.
Okay.
I mean, other than what damage we did, was there any sign of like struggle or like the family being kidnapped or anything?
The bedroom to the south looks like there was a sign of the struggle, and even in the living room, there's scorch marks on the walls and some sandy grit on the floor.
Okay, so these people probably didn't just go on vacation.
Ash comes back downstairs and looks around at these barrels over here. Is there anything going on with these?
They're half of them are milled grain, and the other half are grains yet to be milled.
And there's nothing else of interest down here.
Not really, no.
I'm gonna walk out this way. Come over to the mill part. Oh, Shema.
I look out over this side.
Which
Is
side?
this like a... I'm on this side.
You just went out a window, Bradley.
Which side?
Oh, that's a window? I didn't know that was
Yes.
a window.
Yeah, it's a window.
There's a door
Sorry.
next to it. It's fine.
So this is the door? Wait.
Yeah, you can go out there. It's fine.
Okay.
So you're going out the south.
Yeah. I was just seeing what I can see over here. Is this a cliff or a hill on my...
It is a
West.
hill. You were on the low side.
Didn't the mayor tell us that nobody had seen these people for a while, actually? Isn't that why we came here?
Yeah, they had been missing for some time.
So we can go back to the mayor and say there was a struggle, there was fire damage, and an air moffat that magically died.
Magic.
This is a player asking,
Magically died.
what race is Rizzo? Because I...
He's a rat folk,
Oh.
aka Yosoki.
Ah.
Yeah, I think they're called Yosoki in 2.8, right? I thought they did call him Yosoki.
They call themselves Yosoki
Yeah.
the same way lizard folk call themselves at Ruxy.
Ah. So they're Yosoki, then. I mean, it's like... Yeah. That's what you call them. That's what they call themselves, and that's what they are. That's my opinion, at least.
So are we finding a nature person?
Well... Rizzo? Dick? Pragu?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We know that the mayor, went to go talk to the druids, right?
Yes. This was only a pit stop to get to the druids.
Yes. Now, I understand your sense of urgency to fix Sorbo, but I do believe we probably need to heal up our cleric friend and
Yes,
Dick.
yes, Pragu, not very well.
That is an understatement.
And I don't know where you are on health currently, Rizzo.
I am full.
Yes, I as well. Perhaps we should head back to camp, rest, and then head to the Druids?
Resting up does not seem to be too easy and we won't really get anything out of it.
While we're discussing where to go, I just walk to the side of the mill and just carve with my spear or my trident Gozra symbol in it.
So you're vandalizing a crime scene
No, I'm
with a symbol of your
making
deity.
Making this place holy. It is a good place. Something bad happened. I'm trying to make it not bad happen again.
Yes, vandalizing a crime scene with the symbol of your
Gozra
deity.
protect. No, Gozra protect.
Give me a craft check.
Shit. I don't have anything in it, so I don't think I
don't
can.
care. No, you can. You can. Here's the thing about
15.
2E. You can roll everything, even if you
Cool.
don't have anything in it.
15.
15. Yeah. No, you actually carve a leaf with a water drop falling off of it into the side of this the mill.
And I just start praying until we decide to leave, and basically just try to make this place not anything bad happen here again.
What do you think of that plan, Dick?
We've got to head off somewhere, so the question is, do we need to stop at a shop and sell anything? Do we need to buy any more potions or anything? Or just head directly to the next stop?
Oh, I would be good with selling some things. Like, for example, this
It's thinking
60
the same thing.
gold piece scarf.
Yeah. So we have a total of like 25 plus 60. We have 85 gold at our possibility here.
Well, and then it was 110 silver, which is another 11 gold pieces. Or
That's
did you...
11. So 14. Yeah, 14 and 11 gold is 25.
Okay, 25. That's where you got that from. Okay, yeah, I didn't look in the thing, so... Okay. So we have 85 gold pieces. Essentially, if we can sell that one thing. Is that right?
Yeah, if we were to sell all our swag from the day.
I would like to keep that scroll from earlier, because I feel like at some point I might learn to use it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that stuff.
There's this feat I am intending on taking at 3rd level that will allow me to use scrolls and magic items that are not particular to my field of study. Rizzo? Any objections?
Other than the fact that we are taking our time, no.
It's not so much taking our time as it is getting intelligence on those that did this to our friend, so that we know what we're getting into.
A cockatrice did this to our friend. There was no sinister
Specifically-
plot. He attacked a beast.
Specifically-
He beast kicked his arse.
Yes, if you look at things in an isolated event, then that is specifically what happened. But big picture, that cockatrice could have been part of the larger plan, which is harassing...
You seriously talking cockatrice conspiracy with me right now?
No, it was not a cockatrice conspiracy specifically, but the cockatrice was part of the larger conspiracy.
Or you could have trespassed on Cockatrice territory. I don't know.
That's the most intelligent thing this thing said all day.
I mean, one could say the same thing about the snakes, except for those were more than likely part of the same conspiracy. Or the water methods, which were, also part of this, with the air method. I'm just saying, something larger is happening.
And I am saying Sorbo is still solid as hell.
Correct. And we have two options. Well, multiple options, but our two main options are either we run in blindly with no idea of what we're getting ourselves into, or we do a little bit of reconnaissance and we're prepared before we run into whatever it is that we're going to run into.
Did not the mayor say
All right,
that
the
they
smart
were
thing
friends?
to do is to sell some stuff,
And heal.
report back to the mayor, and then heal. And in the terms of meta, Sorbo will actually get a check this evening.
Yeah, you guys can all see that it is very late afternoon, and you've got maybe an hour to a half hour of sunlight left.
All right, so sell shit, head back to camp,
Heal up and then
heal up,
Yep.
rest. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with that.
That is fine.
So it was 85 gold pieces
Correct.
divided by 3.
3. I don't get money? Okay. I mean, if you want to be like that, I mean, okay.
Fine, divided by 4.
I guess I know here. I guess I'll go somewhere else. Pragu knowing Pragu I wanted.
Kyle, you got a hero point for decapitating the Mephit.
Yeah.
Brian, you got a hero point for the chain hoist.
For your engineering prowess.
So what
It's
was
a
it?
clever
85 divided by
solution.
4?
It's 21.25, so it'd be 21 gold pieces, 2 silver pieces, and 5 copper pieces.
Hold on. Say that again.
21 gold,
Uh-huh.
2 silver,
Uh-huh.
5 copper.
Okay.
And before we rest, I'm going to suggest you burn your last healing spell because overnight resting doesn't actually give you anything.
Yeah,
Level
I'll...
plus con.
I concur.
Yeah, which...
Yeah, you should burn the three action one.
Okay. I'll do that. And it's just a straight D10, right?
Correct.
9 again!
Nice. You've been rolling good.
You guys know you're still at the mill. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were selling.
Are we not? Yeah, I mean, so yeah, he starts to heal
Okay.
us. Yeah, so we're heading back to town to sell stuff, though.
All right. So you guys on your way back to town.
Our ambush.
So
Out of the north.
So, as you're going to town, it's not a joke.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So you guys are going to sell all your swag from the day, and you notice that there is a small crowd is gathered along the street to watch 3 colorfully dressed people shouting and playing tambourines and pipes. Prepare yourselves and your souls, people of Aberton, for a cavalcade of celestial marvels. For sights so spectacular and so marvelous that you shall speak of them forever after this awestruck, tears in your eyes. Prepare for the show to surpass any you have ever seen, either yesterday or in days before. Prepare for the dawning of Mistress Dusklight's celestial menagerie. The speaker is a tall, broad-shouldered woman carrying a whip and accompanied by a magnificent lion. A shirtless man covered in strange tattoos walks to her left, periodically breathing gouts of fire across metal batons he carries in his hands.
Fire.
To the woman's right is a brilliantly bedecked clown who leaps, rolls, flips, and cavorts in constant feats of acrobatics. Oh, look how these folks here, these cheap imposters of a good show. They are amateurs compared to us, and with their feeble animals and struggling charlatans. Look, there's one now.
Can, what would I need to roll to understand what is happening?
Oh yeah, we're in a circus, by the way.
I didn't. Pragu knows nothing of this.
Pragu, give me a base intelligence check.
Cool. Jesus. 18.
Oh, okay. You've put it together from the speech that the people talking are circus performers, or performers of some type, and the people you're with are also performers from an opposing company. That's what you know.
I would like to evil eye that
I see
person speaking.
this happening.
Okay, yeah.
I see this happening like, oh, you performers. Oh, that's fun. Who are these people? Do you know them?
Hold on, Bradley.